Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the benefits of using an EMON, which is an every minute on the minute sort of scheme, the benefits of kettlebells, why I love kettlebells so much, why I love the clean and press, why I love the squat thrusters so much. I'm going to do 3 blocks of 10 minutes. I'm not going to record the whole 10 minutes of each block because that'd be way too much, but you should get a good idea about why I think kettlebells are so cool, why I think the clean and press is so great, and why, again, which I've done a video before, why the EMON is so good. That idea of doing every minute on the minute. A couple of good points that I do chuck in throughout this sort of training chat when I talk about it all, about the breathing technique, other things, and again, why kettlebells are so brilliant, why I love them, and why I incorporate them almost daily into my workout routines, especially now. I'll see you out there. Okay, so the plan is an EMON on the minute, every minute for the first 10 minutes. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you why I love this move so much. Time is down there, it's just binged off. Clean and press, up the shoulders and press. 3, 4, 5. So, just 5 reps, okay, which leaves me with about 35 seconds rest before the next set. So you're managing to get in really good quality reps in. You're not fatiguing it, you've still got a couple in the tank, but over that 10 minutes of this first round, you're building up a nice sort of volume, but with good quality too. The clean and press is quite a technical move. Therefore, you kind of want to keep strong, keep the form perfect throughout. Not kind of, you really have to. So keeping the reps a bit lower means you can focus on good form. But the cool thing about this exercise is that it recruits so much muscle in the body. It's a bit like the kettlebell swing, but you get a lot more upper back in there as well. So, shoulders, press. Keep those shoulders, elbows in tight. And up. 2. So swing forward, clean it, rack, press. 3. Clean, rack, nice and tight. 4. 1 more. 5. So again, 30 seconds rest. So again, it's a sort of ballistic move with that sort of clean, very similar to the kettlebell swing, but then you go into that controlled front rack position, elbows nice and tight in the body, and you're pushing up. So it's great stimulus, those 5 reps for the triceps, the delts, upper chest. But throughout all of this, the core is working, the trunk is working stabilized. So it's a lovely transition from the lower body to the upper body to a powerful press. And again, keeping those reps low. Here we go. Round 3. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3. So hips and glutes, upper body. 4, all the time. Your core is engaged and tight. 5. So your muscular system gets a good showing or good hit, but also cardiovascularly. Your heart rate gets up because the rest period is quite short. So 139 beats per minute right now, which is going to be about the average of this first 10-minute block, which means you're predominantly burning a lot more fat as fuel as well. So nice, not too hectic, not too stressful, heart rate dropping down. Okay, 10 seconds. Different variations, hang clean, a dead stop clean, loads of different moves you can do. This is another one I like to do, which is the dead stop clean. Again, you drop down. 1, you sort of reset the move every time. So you pull back with the lats, up to the shoulders, press. 2. So reset, and 3. And reset, up, up. 4. 1 more. Reset, pull back, up. 5. Yeah. So yeah, heart rate 132. It's a nice way to get some cardio in, but also hit a lot of muscles in the body and just get that nice hip thruster going. So it's a ballistic move, nice strength move, a lot of stuff going on. And again, as I said before, I've said this many times, but the cool thing about the EMON is you don't have to think too much. You just do your 5 reps and rest till the next beat goes. Just like now. So watch out for the dogs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, about 35 seconds. So I'm not going to do the whole 10 minutes because that'd be very boring. But that gives you the first 3, 4, 5 minutes of how it looks. You shouldn't be gassed out. You should be saving some good reps in the tank because the idea is just to get some quality reps in, not go to fatigue or failure. Just build up that reps throughout the 10 minutes of the first block. So as I said, the first block will all be clean and presses. I'll talk about the next block in a second. So the first 10 minutes was all of clean and press with the 2 20-kilo kettlebells. The second round of the 10-minute block is going to be squat thrusters. So hitting more the quads, core again, still hitting the shoulders and the upper chest, but it's going to be less of the hip hinge, it's more of a knee quad dominant move. So I'm going to set the timer. Same thing, looking about sort of 5 to 6 reps on each minute, but I'll work that EMON style. And again, it's such an easy way to sort of just keep the workout simple without having to stress out too much about timing, reps, etc. You kind of have to play around with it to begin with to get to know sort of how your body will work and what you can do, obviously. You can't just estimate from the start, but once you do get it, it's a lovely way to train. So again, round 2, rack up to here, front rack position. I'm going to go for 5 squat thrusters. So driving up, continuous movement, push up through the legs, up to the shoulders. And again, the cool thing is that these will get a little easier as you warm up. Again, 35 seconds left on the clock. The more you do it, well, the first few rounds, your quads can be a bit stiff. Round 4, 5, 6, they feel quite nice and loose, but you probably start to sort of peter off and fatigue a bit around about the sort of 7th or 8th. So that's the time to drop it and switch to different movement for me anyway, on this particular style of training. Whoo! Right. So set 2, 7 seconds left. And again, you're also getting that 1 clean in every time, which is quite nice. Just a little bit. So clean, front rack, squat front squat position, breathe in. 1, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, quick one in regards to breathing. The reason why we breathe in, obviously, during the exercise is to create that intramuscular tension within the abdomen in the core, which stabilizes your trunk. So I think you might have seen weightlifters, bodybuilders wear the belt. That's not necessarily to support their backs. That is more so to get more intramuscular tension within the abdomen. It really helps. Don't overthink the breathing because you start to get it all out of sync. But generally, breathe in on the way down, out on the way up is your general rule of thumb. So, set 3, 2, 1. Nice and deep down, full depth, up. 5. So by the end of this 10-minute block, your shoulders would have quite a lot of volume. Not too much on the legs, but because you did the clean and press to begin with, and the squat thrusters, that's 20 minutes of solid work. Well, you know what I mean, work, rest. So you want to pick an exercise, if you're doing a full body routine, which I'll show you in a second after this, that takes the stress off the shoulders, more bit on the chest or in a back row, just so you get that balance. All right, set 4, 3. Again, clean, rack, front position, good strong grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 30 seconds. So it's generally 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So it's actually quite hard hit sort of style training, especially this last bit. Thrusters are more demanding metabolically, so my heart rate's going to be up on this second round. It's not such as bad on the cleans, but the cleans are good to warm up the body before you go into more of a compound squat push lift. Right, set 4 off set 5. I'll see you in a second. Whoo, okay. Right, again, up, clean, front squat position. Make sure the knees track over the toes. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, up, 1. Okay, so I'm going to continue that to the end of 10 minutes, but that gives you a good idea about squat thrusters, which I've talked about before, but they're good and they're quite tough. Woo, 155. Okay, so the next 10-minute block is going to be some sort of row variation with a press too. So it's still going to work on an EMON style thing in 14 seconds, dropping down. Okay, you'll see. So 2 powerful press ups, nice and deep, 4 rows, 4 quick rounds of that, which should look like this. And then you rest. So quite quick, 1, 2, legs in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 rounds of that, not 4, sorry. So we just get 6 press ups in and 12 rows in the minute. 21 seconds to go. I'll slow it down for the next round, just so you can see exactly how it should look. And you want to get a nice deep stretch through the press, and the rows, not so ballistic as that first round I did, a bit more control to get that balance right out. So a lot of pressing has been happening, so we want some good pulling. So push-ups, nice and deep through the handles. 1, shoulders back, nice and deep through the handles, up, skip in, bring them together like so, and this is how it should look. Pull, 1, 2, 3, 4, reset, and 1, 2, hit, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not leaving me much rest, but it's okay. Again, sometimes you don't get always perfect. I'm going to change this one slightly just for 3 and 6. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. That's perfect. That gives me a bit more rest. Hey, good boy. So again, this is a perfect example of a nice full body workout. It's fairly simple to follow. Not necessarily easy, but simple to follow. Okay, 10 seconds. All right. I'm actually going to do slightly different, going for 4 and 8 rows. Let's get a bit more stimulus on the back and then rest. So 4, 3, 2, 1. In. So just from the side, again, make sure you push your hips back. Nice strong core, lower back in, chin in, retract. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. Woo. So I've been going for about 40 minutes now. Bit of a warm up in there before I got out here, but that's a pretty good hit. Right. Okay, again. 1. Nice and deep down, full stretch. 2, 3, 4, and so on. I'll stop it there, otherwise this is way too boring. But there you can see, this is an example of a nice pull and a push, or a push-pull, which balances everything out from that vertical push to a horizontal push. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, so that was the big warm-up in here for about 10 minutes, which I didn't show you. And then outside for the EMON, every minute on the minute for the double kettlebell clean and press for 5, into the squat thrusters for 5 for 10 minutes, and then into the pushes and rows again, a 10-minute block. So that's 30 minutes of work. I'm going to finish off inside here with the 40 kilo kettlebell for 100 swings and call it quits there. So it's a lovely kettlebell workout. Heart rate's going to be jacked up in this last bit here because that's quite tough at 40.